In less than a decade, Theranos went from a revolutionary biotech startup to one of the biggest fraud scandals in American history. At its peak, the company was valued at $9 billion. Its founder was celebrated as the next Steve Jobs. And then, everything collapsed. Investors lost hundreds of millions. Patients received unreliable medical results. And the CEO, who promised to transform healthcare, is now serving time in federal prison. This is the story of how a billion-dollar lie fooled Silicon Valley, and the warning signs almost everyone ignored. It all began in 2003. Elizabeth Holmes was just 19 years old when she dropped out of Stanford University to launch a company that she claimed would revolutionize blood testing. Her idea sounded simple, but powerful. A small device that could run hundreds of medical tests using only a few drops of blood. No more vials, no more long waits, no more painful needles. If it worked, it would change healthcare forever. Holmes spoke calmly. She dressed in black turtlenecks. She lowered her voice to project authority. Investors were captivated by her confidence and by the story she told. By 2014, Theranos was valued at $9 billion. Major investors poured in money. High-profile political figures joined the board. Retail pharmacy chains partnered with the company. Media outlets praised Holmes as the youngest self-made female billionaire. Everything looked unstoppable. But behind the scenes, there was a problem. The technology didn't work. The devices produced inconsistent and inaccurate results. In some cases, patients received faulty blood test reports. Instead of using their own machines, Theranos secretly relied on traditional lab equipment to process tests. Employees who questioned the technology were pushed out. Internal concerns were ignored, and the illusion continued. The turning point came in 2015. A journalist from the Wall Street Journal began investigating the company. Former employees revealed that the core technology was deeply flawed. When the investigation was published, everything changed. Regulators stepped in. Partnerships collapsed. Investors panicked. Within months, the company that once promised to revolutionize medicine began to unravel. By 2018, Theranos officially shut down. The $9 billion empire was gone. In 2022, Elizabeth Holmes was convicted on multiple counts of fraud. She was sentenced to federal prison. The story that once inspired Silicon Valley became a warning. But the most unsettling part of this case isn't just the fraud itself. It's how easily powerful people believed it. Highly experienced investors, respected political leaders, major corporations. They didn't demand proof. They believed the vision. Charisma replaced evidence. Optimism replaced verification. And no one wanted to question a narrative that sounded too good to fail. Theranos wasn't just a failed startup. It was a masterclass in how hype can overpower skepticism. It showed how ambition, ego, and unchecked confidence can blind even the smartest decision-makers. And it proved something even more disturbing. In the world of billion-dollar promises, the collapse often begins long before anyone sees it coming.